Okay. Is everything working? Fantastic. It looks like everything's working on my end. So, I didn't start with a start soon screen because, I'm actually really tired. I stayed up way too late last night, and I've been learning new things at work, which is really stressful for me. So I'm just gonna jump into it, and we can have fun with Dante. Cause, oh boy. Which I know is a little contradictory, because I've been using the Atelier as a way to relax and have fun. But honestly, I need a laugh, and Dante is more likely to give it to me. Okay. It looks like everything's working fine. Let me adjust a little bit. Cause, ugh, my back hurts. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. If I start humming at random times, I am sorry. Not sorry. I just, I've had a song stuck in my head almost the whole day. Where were we? That is... Okay, this one's the later one, I guess. Not sure why I saved twice, but you know, whatever. Whatever works. I'm hoping this game will have multiple case files. Oh gosh, dang it, so bright. Oh. Ouch. Oh, right. Right, we were going somewhere. Okay, I'm hoping this game will have multiple case files, because I will be so sad if it is just the one. Especially because it has files in the name, plural. Okay. Let's go visit this diner. I can't remember why we were going to visit this diner. Alright. Mashusita Diner, Saturday, 10:18 a.m. Sorry if I butchered that name. I'm really terrible at saying words in my own language at times. Not to mention other languages.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, I'm not a customer.
Ah, Dante.
I'm here for something else.
Didn't realize he was dressed in purple.
I'm with the MPD.
Oh, before we continue, after thinking it through of the last scenes, where we, found this lady on the carousel, we went through that dreamscape, where it was from Dante's past, and, like, there was that lady who collapsed on the floor. I'm pretty sure that other guy in the room was us, but I don't think we killed her. Pretty sure. I flashed my badge.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
It's not a way to calm a lady down, but sure. She hurried out of the kitchen.
And you're Ota's...
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request?
Mm?
Could you put that knife down, please?
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
I put the knife down on the table beside her and nodded at nothing. A little creepy. at the kitchen knife. There's a kitchen knife on the table. Something's engraved on the handle. No, that's just looking at its files. Dang it. Kitchen knife on top of the table. There are words on the handle. I thought I hit L3. Oh, okay.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs.
He gave you a knife when he was in elementary school? Who allowed him to buy a knife? Please tell me someone else bought and wrapped it for him. Please. Please tell me.
I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
Chair? A round chair.
A large jellyfish.
Sure. It's a large jellyfish in the middle of this restaurant here.
A large jellyfish. Can see. It's a kid's chair. Sure is, Dante. Sure is. It's a round chair. Table. A table. A stool. Do you have nothing productive? Disposable chopsticks. Condiments.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says Mayumi's black sauce.
Either of us can figure out what that sauce is. Okay. We looked at the knife. Is there... Oh, there's not something to look at the knife. A kitchen knife with a floral pattern. The words "Mom, I love you" always are carved on the handle. Oh, okay. Oh, poster. A beer ad on the wall.
She's cute.
You have zero standards, Kaname Dante.
Agreed. Agreed. Beer ad.
That is the autograph of Iruka from Dark Zone Kalimas.
Who?
Some celebrity's autograph. Okay. Oh, window. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Kitchen. Counter. Swinging door.
A swimming door.
A swinging door.
What the hell, Dante? Low table. Cushion.
This reminds me of the funniest props compilation I saw.
You reached pretty far back for that reference.
Cushion. Okay, 2 slippers. Fortune. Posters.
That's
Calendar.
just the calendar. Thank goodness we have that. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what year it is. I'm kidding, of course.
Aha. It's November, but the calendar says January. Looking closely at it, even the year is wrong. This is old. Okay. Table. Cushions. Window. Lucky cat.
What the hell?
Are you unfamiliar with the superstition? Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants that person happiness and luck.
Is that right?
Okay. Did not know that. I didn't want the window. It's weirdly precise sometimes. Photo. It's a photo. A Can't tell what's on it from here.
Family photo, huh?
Mayumi and Ota, when they were younger. The other person appears to be Ota's father.
Sorry, if I'm quieter, I'm leaning away from the mic. Like I said, I'm tired. I'm kind of like slowly becoming just a blob. Looks like Ota's mother and his father. Something else. Mayumi. Menu.
Kuroda Kazuaki's cheek boiled in red wine.
Let's hope that's not what it sounds like.
Okay. Menus. TV. Old
Think that thing gets
CRTV.
any channels?
Unlikely. I do not detect any tuners or antennas.
Cat. Case. Bookshelf. Alright, now that we've talked to everything else, let's talk to the lady, the reason we're here. Tell me about your restaurant.
Oh, it's just a little diner. But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean... Never mind.
Huh?
How long have you been here?
Oh, about 30 years now. We had to borrow a lot of money to get started. Back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
Where's your husband?
I think he went to buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me. This is nothing new.
Is Ota here?
That boy, he's been hanging out at this office building lately.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that.
And what's the name of the company?
What was it? I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately.
Why does he hang out there?
Because there's a goddess there.
What?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess. More like a witch, if you ask me.
A witch, huh?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her. You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes.
Wasn't it there when we checked in the room? I don't think it was.
Just look. You'll see what I mean. Do you want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She forces Ota to buy them. I know it.
It's a cardboard box. There's a delivery slip attached to it.
The sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
The product description reads, solid model.
It's from Amazon.
Dante, there's a paper slip on that cardboard box. Why not try enlarging the image? We should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
Really? I had to go through all that? Ah.
Now, what is this?
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Something's written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A set.
Allow me to investigate. A moment, please.
And look at the box again. I can. Why can I still look at this package? You want me to X-ray it again? A set. Why? But why though? Okay, so it wasn't that. Okay, just go. Guess we'll go back to talk to her. So is this witch working there?
Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
Alright, we're getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
About the weather?
The rain last night was pretty bad, wasn't it?
The rain? Oh, right, yes.
About Shoko. I decided to ask her about Shoko just in case. I brought out a picture of Shoko and showed it to Mayumi.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
Can you call him?
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
He doesn't have one?
He better not. Waste of money.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Dante. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes.
I don't think a body is waste disposal, but you know, sure. You do you, AI.
Dante, I found some information about the figure. A-Set is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is A-Set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An A-Set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Sorry, what?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Renju owns that company.
Correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
About this idol. Let's mention a box. Cool, let's just go to the map. Lemniscate, Saturday, 11:45 a.m.
That's him?
Correct.
Are you Ota Matsushita?
Who are you?
I'm from the MPD.
The police?
There's a receptionist with a with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. Reception desk. Abstract painting.
What is that supposed to be?
I do not know.
Can I reach over and break that thing in half?
If you can pay for the damages.
Damn it.
Why?
Hey, Iba. What do you think would happen?
It would come out of your salary.
You're probably right. Get...
Terrible. Terrible. Okay, let's be quick and talk to him. Alright.
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me? No, I'm kinda busy right now.
What are you typing?
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please?
Alright.
Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking.
All right, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant? Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process, no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
This is the type of kid I hate most. Punch him!
Dante, wait. Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
And what should I do?
I have an idea. Give me a moment.
Okay. Company logo. It's a plant.
Dante, look! Ants! Look at them go! Yay!
We need to have a discussion about your obsession with insects.
Receptionist? That explains why he would want to snap the laptop in half. Okay, cool, 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 cool.
That is a high stool.
A high school?
No, Dante.
I forgot about the dumb puns. I forgot about the dumb puns in this thing. I can't believe I forgot about the dumb puns. Like, oh my goodness. Okay. Kid.
I told you to.
Waiting's just pissing me off.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Dante. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
And?
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
Was she joking? Or is she actually feeding him meds? Because that would explain why she was monitoring his heart rate and his like adrenaline levels, I think is what she was monitoring. Because she would need to monitor that if she's going to give him medication. But he doesn't seem to know about it? Okay. The mystery deepens.
Does Tessa refer to Aset?
I can't read that. That's going too fast. I'm not even gonna try.
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means motto has to be Ota.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting Aset and defending her all by himself. This is what's known as a straw man sock puppet or false flagging.
This kid is pathetic.
Hey, kid.
Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell Aset
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on 2.
What are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
No, but I'm pretty sure what you're doing is illegal as well.
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine.
When did you start the fake accounts?
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point.
I'm sorry.
Just don't do it again, okay?
Why are you here?
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This is an office building, not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch. There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
Then about last night.
I'm gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes,
Why were you in the area?
You
better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies. Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk, just...
The only one in the building is the receptionist. He's the only one who could hear us. Okay, about last night.
I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes.
So who were you meeting?
A girl named Mizuki Okiura.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know her.
How do you know Mizuki, though?
She's just a friend.
Yes, she better be.
What? Why do you care?
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby. Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like...
When was this?
last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Don't call it a relationship.
Well, what am I supposed to call it? Anyway, I have her look over my
Honestly,
work sometimes.
like, can I not ask this question multiple times?
Work?
I write light novels.
Oh, joy.
Really? What's your pen name?
Odoin Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Well, I'm not a published author. I'm an aspiring author, to be exact. So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure.
Can you provide a detailed account of last night then?
Around 8:10 last night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
Okay, Mom's not dead yet. Oh no, she is. Did you leave her there?
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode, like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
Why'd you use the
I tried
payphone?
using my cell phone at first. But my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking, and with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Iba, can you trace the last signal that Ota's phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
So if you could do that, couldn't you have said when you were trying to call him before that his phone has not been turned on, instead of like, maybe he's disconnected, maybe he can't get a signal?
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Tessa!
And you are?
Please?
Mr. Dante from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before!
Dante, your adrenaline level is rising. Is something the matter?
No, nothing.
Okay, so he did react to the doll, and now he's reacting to her. She's similar to the lady from... what was it, the case 6 years ago? What does it have to do with this case? Are you ASET?
Let me confirm something. You're ASET, right?
Let's play a game! Shadows!
Thread? Silhouette? ASET!
Fierce!
Upset? Regret? ASET!
What is happening?
Sweat A set.
Gross.
Yay! A-set, you bet!
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
Agreed. How old are you?
I turned 18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Dante, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
What?
Although technically she's legal.
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
Okay, relationship with him?
Relationship?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Stop, you're making me blush.
This guy.
Dude's a prick. Wow. About that sock puppeting.
Let me tell you something. It's about those posts on 2.
Wait!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Wow! Oh man, Dante, wow!
Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
Wow! Dang, how is he police officer?
Mizuki Okiura? Yeah, I am. Mr. Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter. So, we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but basically,
Mizuki and I live under the same roof, but she doesn't tell me about her personal life. She doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think of it. I know in this picture he just found her, but it looks like she's looking at him like, how could you? How could you do this to me? It's great, I love it.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
something?
That it?
You aren't even blinking.
Did you talk to her about last night?
Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Tessa?
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He told her about a dead body he found for attention?
Yep. Humans do very dumb things, Dante. You should know that. You work in a police station.
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
Hmm. That is it.
Gee, Tessa, you always look so cute. So cute. So cute that I can't take it. Don't you think so too, Dante?
You're awfully familiar with her.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air. When I'm with her, my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
Sure. About the victim. Took out
You
Choco's
know
photo
who
and
this is,
asked her
right?
about it. Sorry, I hit the X too quickly.
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
We're leaving. Bye.
Dante, I have determined that these two have no further information for us. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene.
Hmm?
See you kids later.
Where you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
You'll what?
Excuse me?
Please take me with you.
Why?
Because I want to know more about what happened. Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer, right? That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round. It must have been some kind of twisted message. Ota, take a video.
Huh?
Just do it. Mr. Dante! Please, Mr. Dante! You can't leave me!
What?
I can't imagine life without you!
What are you doing?
Man, I really don't like her at all. Like, wow.
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, you little shits. What are you doing?
Mr. Dante, you are I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
Why?
I told you! I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
You have no way if she'll do that. She promises, but she already did this. Like, you have no proof that she will delete it. There's no reason. You have an AI that can access the internet and the cloud. Just have the AI delete it and leave.
Dante, a thought has occurred to me. She really is quite the seductress.
A witch? Indeed she is. Something wrong?
Oh, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
I just rolled my eyes. Sorry, you can't. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. This. So we already knew the kid was a prick. Like, of course he's gonna take her side. Still just a hit prick. I did not like her from the moment she walked up, but... like, idol persona, sure, whatever. But you did that to a police officer with an ongoing investigation. Then she could... if this was today in America, she could be thrown in jail for that. Legitimately. He's not wearing a body cam, so it would be his word against hers. People are more likely to side with her because she's clearly good at swaying the public, and honestly, she may have already known what this kid was up to and okay with whatever internet trolling he was doing. Not just what we saw him doing. It's But what she's doing right now is called obstruction of justice.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Huh?
Staring daggers at her. And, this girl. Okay. Looks like we're gonna be seeing more of her. Great. He sits in the passenger seat. If this is what our AI is seeing, does that mean we have one eye on the road and one eye that's just looking at her? Like, how creepy. How creepy would that be? To be like, look over and he's got like one eye just looking at you. The other eye's on the road just fine. Wheel. This car isn't domestic. It's made in Australia, so the steering wheel is right on the right side. It's because they also drive on the left side of the road. Wheel.
And Indians use the left too.
What?
Nothing. Just thinking.
Center console. Let's just get this over with. Do you have questions for me?
Questions. Ah, what's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
But you are a cop, right?
Right? But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
See what I tell you.
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then, tell me!
What was she gonna do if his posting is secret? Or his division can't be known to the outside? True, he handled that wrong if that is the case. About Mizuki.
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems.
Bitch indeed.
I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
Why'd you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know?
I bet you did.
I want to be famous, get on TV, be a household name.
Blackmail cops, get arrested, thrown in jail, career ruined. Yeah, it looks like your life's going perfect. Headed straight down the correct road.
Well, you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream. Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
So Minecraft?
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
So then how did you start working for this company?
Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
Friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all.
despite having a friend who's in the industry.
Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
Okay, so here's my thought process. It's not him, because that's way too obvious. Like, yes, in real life, it's most likely to be the spouse. Significant other. Especially in a case like this. But we are playing again. It's not him. It's too obvious. Like, there would be no point. It'd be pretty accurate and a pretty good twist turn because all of us who know what's going on wouldn't think it's him. Or play these games often. I don't like her, so I'm suspicious of her, especially with that cunning smile she did. She's really, really cunning. So if she has figured out, or if, I guess not figured out, but if the daughter is stood in her way, she might have done this. Just saying. I'm still thinking if this isn't a singular case, if this is like the beginning of the end type case where it's like overarching thing, it might be someone in the background who pushed someone to do this murder and to do it in a certain way to get at the main character, or someone just did their own dirty work. We're talking like Moriarty type situation. Alright, onward. About Ota.
Why do you ask?
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special. He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
About that video.
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
And he's really bad at human relations. Like, really bad.
Because sometime real soon,
You gonna die?
I'm going to die.
Aha. Do not feel sorry for you. Also, do not really believe it.
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die. Just kidding!
I don't know much about the world to say if it's plausible or not, but the way she talked. Excuse me, the way she talked. Switching the tone of voice and then jumping to just kidding is a very clear way to signal to the readers that that's a flag.
I hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
About my department.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Dante!
I don't have a choice.
So it is not known to the public. He really should not have talked about it then. Should have just said, hey, I'm a detective. Like, and left it at that.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. The public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Dude's a fool, but whatever.
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
Do you believe in ISIS? Swear means nothing if you don't believe in it.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris.
Great. Another thing dealing with an eye. Like the eyeball, not AI.
Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right?
Dante.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit.
Something wrong?
Dante, I still don't like her. Like, a kid can be sweet and grow up into be a total jerk, so I still don't like her.
No, it's nothing.
Alright, back to the scene of the crime. It is now 11:12 p.m.
Excuse me. You Kaname Date?
Yep, I
That's right.
am.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
She's a blackmailer.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. It's a good thing the tech already got footprints. And here we are again! Has the fence changed? Nope, it's still a fence. Good gracious. Okay. Roof. Column. Last night I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? Oh.
I know what you're thinking, Mr. Date.
I really don't like her.
You wanted to see me dance on that pole, huh?
No. I was thinking about how the woman was tied to a pole.
What the hell are you talking about?
Policeman. He's a local cop. How's the investigation going?
It's not looking too great. We searched all over here, but we didn't find nothing.
That's unfortunate. Horse.
Last night, Shoko's corpse was on top of the horse.
It has been removed. The body has been transported to headquarters for autopsy and review.
Really? Really? You had to make me zoom in to just click horse again?
Aiba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick. Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
But there's not.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
This means she was moved here.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off, either.
That must mean...
Okay. Can I look at the horse again? No sign of blood on the horse. Control room.
Is that a phone?
No, it's the control room. This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking. But
Too bad.
hey, if you sense any trouble, you can hop in there and change.
How old are you, making that reference?
I suspect that she did not give you her real age, knowing what a phone booth is.
What are you doing?
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Dante, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me.
She's not a good detective. She's stuck on ritual murder. What a fool.
Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something.
If that were the case, there would be religious symbols of some sort, be they satanic or otherwise, around the body, around the area. There is nothing. It's not.
They conducted their ritual here.
Nope, they did not. Her body was
Like
moved.
shadowy, hooded figures, going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
Why do you think it was ritual?
The horses. Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
Okay, so she's really into Egyptian mythology. Or this whole game might just have something to do with Egyptian mythology, especially because he doesn't have one of his eyes. And both the eyes of Horus and Ra are really important to Egyptian mythology. Hold on a sec. I cannot remember which one.
What are you talking about?
Okay, he's missing his... It's my right, his left. Okay, hold on a sec. Actually, I was gonna pull it up on my computer, but my phone will be faster. Eye of Horus. Oh, excuse me. Hello, computer. Hello.
Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun.
Shoot, drop my controller. Okay, well, I'm back. Alright. I will get to her statement in a second. So the eye of Ra is the right eye, and the eye of Horus is left. Eye of Horus is a protective symbol, and the eye of Ra is a symbolization of him. It's usually dependent on how it's drawn. So his is probably the eye of Horus. At least I think so. Although, did he just say it was his right eye that was mechanical? Yeah, because he said it was her right eye that was removed. Okay, so if we're going to delve into the Egyptian mythology, we are going to touch on that. Why she is choosing to bring it up now is the question. This is super suspicious. Also, I'm very curious about how the news of this body is going around on the internet when no one was supposed to know of it. Like, unless the police are just super dumb with their jobs. Okay. As for Egyptian goddess, son of the sky and the sun. Technically true, but technically false. At least from my knowledge. Can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm always willing to be corrected with mythology. He's not the primary deity of the sun. That's Ra. Inherited the position of pharaoh because Ra descended it to Orisis, and after Set killed him, it was passed down to Horus, who then began the lineage of pharaohs, according to myth. We also don't know much about the mythology because hieroglyphics. Hard to translate. Don't know much about him. Kind of is a sky deity. He's a major deity, so he has like a lot of layers to him. Because he's connected to the pharaoh line, so he's connected to kings and rulership and all of that. And yeah, he's a falcon, so he's connected to the sky and the sun, just through his bloodline. And it seems like depending on what time period of Egypt, Horus is treated in different ways. Which is news to me, but very interesting. Also not surprising, because there are new things about the ancient Egyptian culture every day. Every time someone's working on it. Did not know his concert was Hawthorne. Interesting. Also, they have a lot of weird mythology. Because his wife can also be regarded as his mom instead of Isis, and sometimes he is the both son and sibling of Orisis and Isis. Ooh. Isis being the Egyptian deity, in case anyone wasn't clear. She's a really, really interesting goddess deity, as her husband was chopped to bits. I'm gonna do a quick summary of the Isis, Orisis, and Set myth. Real quick. Because it's really interesting. So Set chopped Orisis to bits and scattered him across the world. And she went around the world to gather him and went to bring him back to life because she's a deity of life and kind of childbirth. Life and birth and all that. And couldn't fully bring him back to life, but he was put into the underworld. So he became king of the underworld. Not Anubis. It's Orisis. Anubis is kind of like a helper. He's, anyway. That's a whole nother complaint I have about the traditions of showcasing. Anyway. Before I get off on that tangent. Yeah. Like, went against Set, who was their brother and also extremely powerful, collected all these bits and pieces of her husband to put him back together and to bring him back to life. For a while there, she was hiding him in a pillar because Set knew what she was doing and he was trying to stop her. She's a really, really interesting female deity. Not passive at all. Which is one of the things I like about the Egyptian mythologies. They don't have passive female deities. Like, they do, but there are some really good ones. Like, any religion has passive female deities. Okay. Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and the sun. Well, say sure. For very, very, very quick simplification. Like, extreme simplification, sure.
The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
I'm gonna... Yeah, I just went over that, so... Never heard it called the Eye of Wajet, though. Not sure if that's true or not. But I think she went backwards on that. Odd.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Third eye.
Oh, I see.
It's an eye of protection. Or in some cases, the Illuminati.
Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
I wonder what that line was in Japanese.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're gonna have to start pulling out like magnifying glasses to find the treasure.
The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Still pretty sure she got them backwards, but okay.
Not really.
Hey, I wanted... What? Why did it... It just keeps moving.
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket.
Just a reminder, the AI said her eye was plucked out. I have issues with ice pick being stabbed into eye socket. A lot of issues. Including, you can access the brain from the ice pick. Or from the eye socket. Also from the nose. So if this was Egyptian based, they would have gone through the nose. Just saying. But that's... That wouldn't have been Horus's myth. That would have been more of the myth of the underworld. And mummification. The ice pick through the eye can, yes, access the brain. That's how they access the brain to do lobotomies. Legitimately. And all it leaves is a bruise along the eye socket. Because you're sticking something through the eye socket. So assuming, because she was stabbed multiple times, they're gonna be really, really angry. Real angry. So either you had a really short ice pick that could not reach the brain, which is extremely short, to just damage the eye. Also, how would you cleanly remove the eye? Because the eye was not in the eye socket. It was not dried up. It did not burst. There was no mess on her face. At least that they didn't show. They didn't mention it either. So that part bugs me. The fact that the AI said her eye was removed, but also an ice pick was stabbed in her eye. Yes, it could have been gouged, but you may as well move your fingers. Use your fingers. It's gonna be a lot easier. And more likely that you won't hit the brain on accident. But it's a very different mindset. The stabbing of multiple times is hate. That's a lot of hate, a lot of anger, a lot of emotion. If you were to use an ice pick while in that state of motion, you would not be that controlled. So it feels a little off. Assuming they did use an ice pick, and it's just a mistranslation. Because that's like... I don't know how to describe this. It feels more rational, more calm. Not rational. More calm to remove an eyeball like that. To be careful enough to remove the eyeball and not damage her brain. Because she died from blood loss, and they did not mention damage to the brain. Which should have been obvious if you just looked in the hole and you're like, is there a hole to the brain? In case you're wondering, it's because the skull is softer back there. Okay.
Taurus? Providence? Left
So
eye?
it was the left eye then. I thought he said it was the right eye. But it makes sense. It's his left eye that's different colored.
There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Technically it should be the Eye of Ra, but we'll go with them and we'll go with the Eye of Horus. It should be a protection symbol. It's also a symbol for many, 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 many other things.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah.
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
If it was lodged in her eye socket, then it definitely should have damaged her brain. Like, what the hell? How did she die from bleeding and not brain damage?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
But she was bleeding, so her eye was gouged out while she was alive.
If Ota's telling the truth,
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Tinazuki?
Have you been here before?
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted.
But we can visit it just fine? Okay.
Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignored the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
Usually, but it's been a long time. You're wasting your time.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or she's in front of my eyes. She is your eyes. She can't be in front of your eyes if you're not looking at her.
Huh?
We should go.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Dante.
Ugh. So about this morning sickness.
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
No, you should worry about me more.
No. You blackmailed. You not just blackmailed Dante, you blackmailed a police officer into taking you to an active crime scene. No. You are no sympathy from me.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
Iris open passenger window. Don't do that on a freeway.
Wait,
It's so
seriously?
noisy.
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Hey,
She's sick.
Dante. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D-cups.
Anyway. Assuming she can't see the future, because I don't know if that's an accurate fact. She might know she's actually dying because she's sick.
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Such a teenager thing to say.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car...
Okay, okay. The wind feels nice.
Okay, her house. It is now 3:09 p.m. Same day.
You should come in.
Oh no. That's the same setup. Couch just moved slightly, but that's the same setup. Oh ho ho!
No, that's all right. I'm gonna head home.
Ooh, going home already?
Said my goodbyes and then turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye,
Oh, who is this, Iris?
so his boss and his AI clearly know what had happened in the past. Or they at least somewhat aware of something, some sort of situation. Maybe not everything, but some of it. And here comes the question. Is he the only one who has lost his memory? I feel my body freeze. Because that woman, she's supposed to be dead. Okay. Her eye isn't removed. So this isn't the case from 6 years ago. I feel like my mind and body were being torn apart in opposite directions. As I stood there stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
It's really bad. This is really bad if no one wants him to regain his memories. But then again, the perpetrator or the person behind the scenes may want him to.
You're
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
She said that dreamscape was supposed to be something from the past, right?
And you are?
Dante.
Kaname Date from the MPD.
But we call ourselves Dante because I have issues with that name.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing.
Okay.
After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. The skeleton was the one with the eye. In which case it might be Iris, who is supposed to be sitting on the sofa. I wonder if she's going to die next and also have her eye plucked out. The lights are off. Door to the back room. Iris. You were saying?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh,
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Are
Awkward
you
animated
left-handed?
hand.
Oh, Mom used to be right-handed. But
Oh.
now...
It locked up on me.
That was the side that was injured in the dream. So assuming they did something to mess up her memories, or she forgot them too. If her hand is real and not fake. Well, if she lost her hand, it should be fake. But her brain might be cutting off connection, thinking, like, this is not real. Like, subconsciously, without her realizing it.
Ah, I see.
Iris, you look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
a hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
No.
There are, yeah? What about them?
What about him? Iris was thinking about the flowers blooming behind her. Oh, flowers behind her and Iris. How long have you been hitting
Since
here?
I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh? The flowers.
It's an iris.
An iris. I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Alright. May I ask how old you are?
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Dante, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother?
Yes,
Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
A teacher? Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
Iris might realize her mom doesn't have certain memories and is thus pretending to be 18.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Do you know Ranger's ex-wife?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
No reason.
So about those flowers. Okay. Goodbye.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
They stood and head for the door. And they stand politely.
Mr. Dante, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh,
But Because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
What?
Anyway, be seeing you. Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
Go then.
All right. Take care, Dante.
Did not check to make sure she had blackmail erased. Good for you, Dante. Good job.
Dante, let's go over the facts of the case.
Sure.
Good idea.
Wait. Are you in the car? Oh, I guess she's charging? I was fitted into the center of the wheel. Iba. Timeline events.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
Oh, I should have stopped before then, and then I could have done this next stream. Ah, dang it. Oh, curses. Can I save? Can I save real quick? Yes?
At once.
Oh. Meant to hit this button. Alright. Huh. This is cool. Okay. So like I said before, I'm really tired. I still need to do a couple things before I can go to bed. And knowing myself, I'm probably gonna stay up late again because screw actually giving myself a sleep schedule. But I'm gonna stop this here because I'm super tired and I need to get to sleep. And hopefully, excuse me. Woo. Ugh. Hopefully we all learned something new. And that I can actually stream sooner than like an actual week in some bits. But we'll see. We'll see when I feel up to streaming again, because most of the time I'm coming home from work and I'm just collapsing into bed. I cannot do much else. Alright, well, I'll see you next time. Maybe we'll play this, maybe we'll play Atelier, it depends on what time of night or day I decide to stream. So, bye!